Hi everyone, I'm Ken from CryptoTradingKS. If you're new, a very warm welcome and welcome back KS family. Please note I don't have WhatsApp or Telegram. Let's run the numbers. In this episode, we're going to go through 8 of the top gainers in the last 24 hours. Doing this kind of analysis is incredibly valuable to you. By tracking the greatest gainers each and every day, you're going to get a great feeling on how the market is moving. There are always opportunities inside every market. The key is to detect them. Before launching into an analysis of the top gainers, it's important to just consider how the crypto market is going. We can see Bitcoin up 1.99%. There's optimism inside the crypto market with the Crypto Fear and Greed Index of 68 indicating greed. People are feeling increasingly optimistic. When we look at search trends on Google for Bitcoin worldwide, we can see the level of interest is still quite low. This is a good thing. This means we're timing the market correctly. When interest spikes like this, a lot of people are getting interested because there's so much price appreciation, and that's generally a time to be a little bit cautious. When it's down like this, that's the time to accumulate. When looking at Bitcoin's price momentum, it's really important to know where smart money is buying and selling. How can you find out where smart money is buying and selling? You just apply the CTKS method, which literally gives you X-ray vision across any tradable asset or security. Bitcoin is currently trading at 30,296. We can see that Bitcoin actually broke above this smart money once a sell area, now a buy area, from 29,957 to 30,166. It came back and literally retested this zone, and it's resuming up. Where is the next smart money sell level? It's approximately 7% up from Bitcoin's current price between 32,196 and 32,309. As professionals, we do our daily three-dimensional risk management. We know that we're rewarded through synchronization with the market. When we're in sync with the market, we make profit, and when we are desynchronized, we lose money. The markets are as simple as this. You need to do everything you can to get synchronized. The fastest and easiest way to do that is have three-dimensional thinking. Understand and plan for price going down, going flat, or going in your favor. How do we actually apply the CTKS code? If you think about the smart money sell and buy levels, we can see if Bitcoin's price came down, it could come down around a little over 7%, around the 28,000 mark. It could just hover around this period between 29,704 and around the 30,513 mark, and that would just be going flat. Or it could go up around 7% to that 32,350 mark. As retail, people plan for only one eventuality. The light is either on or off. As professionals, we plan for all three. Today, we're just going to be looking at the greatest gainers, and Render token, RNDR, was one of those. Render is a decentralized GPU-based rendering solution. It's all about AI and big data, NFTs and scaling, the metaverse, gaming and video, art and media. It's good to actually understand that Render is involved with other level 1s, Ethereum, Solana and Matic. From the Render website, rendering the metaverse. AI and big data require big processors. Render puts the power of GPU rendering at your fingertips at a fraction of the cost and speed of in-house rendering. I'm just reading from their actual website. When it comes to investing or trading in any particular crypto, you must make your own decision. I don't promote or recommend any of these particular ones. As traders, we're always in and out anyway. How does Render actually work? It's a little bit like Airbnb, except for your graphics processing chips. Airbnb was all about Basically, renting out your spare room. What does Render Network do? It rents out your idle render processing. Owners connect their GPUs to the Render Network. They get fees when their GPUs are utilized. If we compare Bitcoin's performance to that of Render's, we can see Render token has been doing very, very well. This is not a price scale, this is a percentage scale. When you're looking at the greatest gainers, it pays to look at the groups that are coming up. Here with Render, we see NFTs, scaling metaverse, AI, big data, gaming, video, art and media. Keep that in mind. Another one of the greatest gainers was Stacks STX, which is a layer 1, layer 2 scaling Bitcoin layer for smart contracts. This is obviously DeFi or decentralized finance, but it also bleeds into collectibles, NFTs, and the metaverse. Note that Stacks is associated with the Injective protocol layer. Injective protocol is the blockchain built specifically for finance. Injective protocol has had nearly 196 million on-chain transactions with a block time of around 1.1 seconds and an average transaction cost less than 1 cent. Stacks is a Bitcoin layer for smart contracts. One way to do deeper dives on these particular cryptos is just to come across to CoinMarketCap and search for Stacks in this case. And when you go to the view all on tags, you'll see the platform Injective ecosystem and some of the other categories, industries and minables, or some of the other. Stacks has been doing really well. It's currently ranked 44th. The Stacks protocol has total value locked in excess of 424 million. Over 2,000 Bitcoin have been distributed in the consensus rewards for holding or temporarily locking Stacks to support the network's security and consensus. We can see the Stacks project has done very, very well. It's up currently 184.68% versus Bitcoin up about 41.48% over this period of time. That's from around the start of November 2022. Another of the greatest gainers in the past 24 hours was KAVA. KAVA is a layer 1, layer 2 decentralized blockchain that combines the speed and interoperability of Cosmos with the developer power of Ethereum. It's all about DeFi lending and borrowing. It's associated with Injective protocol, Ethereum and Atom. KAVA.io is the home of KAVA. There are currently more than 125 decentralized apps or dApps on KAVA. KAVA has more than $625 million worth of assets on chain. There is 120 million staked KAVA, 100 active validators, and $2.5 billion plus of bridged asset transactions. And the average transaction fee is 0.0001, not bad. Phantom also made its way into the list of top gainers in the past 24 hours. Phantom is a layer 1, layer 2 decentralized smart contract platform for dApps and digital assets. Its built up was to be an alternative to Ethereum. Its focus is on DeFi scaling and smart contracts. Again, it has that association with Injective, and of course Phantom itself. Phantom has been doing quite well. You can see it's been stronger than Bitcoin for quite some time, up 61.54% versus Bitcoin up around 42%. What is Phantom all about? It's a fast, high-throughput, open-source smart contract platform for digital assets and dApps. There's more than 200 dApps already deployed on Phantom, including DEXs, cross-chain bridges, lending and borrowing, yield optimizers, and NFT platforms. There are also dApps for GameFi tools, wallets, and oracles. According to DeFi Llama, including staking, Phantom has $544.47 million in TVL, or total value locked. In March, 4th, 2022, it had $7.53 billion worth, so it's reduced quite substantially. Just like in the stock market, if a project is doing well, its revenue share will be going up. And we can see Phantom's revenue share is doing quite well. It's going up over time. This is exactly what we want to see by an adopted protocol. Another top gainer in the past 24 hours was IMX, or Immutable X. Immutable X is the first layer 2 scaling solution for NFTs on Ethereum. IMX's transactions per second, or TPS, is around 9,000. Ethereum currently has 12 transactions per second. How can you actually check how many transactions per second Ethereum has? Very good question. I calculated it before. Just go to ethereum.org and then scroll down and you'll see some statistics down here. There we go. Transactions today, 1.016 million across the past 24 hours. And through the magic of math, that equates to around 12 transactions per second. Whilst we're on Ethereum, just actually have a look at the number of nodes. The number of nodes on the ETH network has actually been decreasing. There's currently 9,846. But the total value locked in DeFi hasn't been changing. Of course, it's locked up. Why are we talking about this? Because it's good to keep your eye on these particular statistics, especially the Shanghai update is coming to Ethereum. Now, how do you find information on this? You need to actually go to the history of Ethereum. There you'll find the Shanghai update planned for April the 12th. The Capella upgrade is occurring simultaneous to the Shanghai upgrade. Glassnode Insights had a very good article, excellent research on Shanghai sell side pressures and the possibility of what could happen to Ethereum due to the unlock of the Shanghai upgrade. It's quite a long article and I've read through all of this, and I'll just give you the basics. To actually withdraw, the validators have to actually say that they want to withdraw. In the early days of proof of stake, validators were deployed with OXOO credentials. There currently are around 300,000 validators who need to update their withdrawal credentials to OXO1. If all of those 300,000 validators said, I want to withdraw, that can only occur after the Shanghai Capella update. That would take about 2 days to occur. The bottom line of this particular article from Glassnode says that there's not really going to be that much sell-side pressure, as most of the validated nodes are actually whale nodes. We could expect a degree of panic around the actual unlocking as the media makes a sensation of it all and breathes fear and pushes fear into the market. It's also worth pointing out, with Ethereum, the volume in the past 24 hours was nearly $9 billion. Glassnode is estimating a maximum threshold of about $300 million of sell-side pressure. You can see that's not a lot. Glassnode analysis also reveals that a lot of the staking is actually at a loss, with net unrealized losses at around $4.7 billion. Another one of the greatest gainers was Aptos. Aptos is a Layer 1, Layer 2 scalable blockchain based on the Move programming language. It can do up to 150,000 transactions per second versus Ethereum's 12. According to DeFi Llama, there's about $59 million TVL, or total value locked, including staking, in the Aptos chain. The home of Aptos is aptoslabs.com. We can see that Aptos is actually quite small, only 103 active validators. Transactions per second in real time is 7, and the peak transactions per second over the past 30 days were 458. This, of course, is a long way away than the 150,000 transactions per second theoretical maximum upper limit. Using APT, you can get your own domain name through the Aptos ecosystem. Rounding out the top gainers was Solana. Solana is a Layer 1, Layer 2 web-scale blockchain for secure and scalable decentralized apps and marketplaces. Their homepage is solana.com. Solana has 11.5 million active accounts, 21.9 million NFTs minted, and you can see the average cost per transaction is very low, 0.00025. Solana is currently doing 4137 transactions per second. This is live data, and has 1690 validator nodes. It's also done 164.6 billion total transactions. Often what we do on the channel, we just look at the greatest gainers and greatest losers, and we just go through the charts. I thought it would be more interesting to do a little bit more of a deeper dive on these specific projects. And of course, these are the top gainers in the past 24 hours, and they're always changing around. Please let me know in the comments if this is helpful to you. Going quickly through the top 8, we can see that Bitcoin's come up to that smart money sell level. If you were just looking at Bitcoin's price action, you wouldn't know whether smart money is buying or selling. So you can see the CTKS method is very powerful. We've seen a downplay in Ethereum, and we talked about this yesterday. Psychologically, that's on the cards. And what do we also see? If we go across to Solana, Solana is taking up the slack from Ethereum at the moment. Will it be short-lived or will it be long-lived? Probably short-lived, but Solana is an incredibly powerful project. Yesterday, as Bitcoin was starting to spike up, we noted that a lot of these top cryptos could start to spike up as well. BNB is currently doing that and just going through a little bit of a retracement. XRP was always quite strong, and it may get much stronger over time, especially if it wins the court case with the SEC. We can see a pullback in ADA. Doge is pulling back as well. We also see that Matic has been very flat and very much under Bitcoin's gravitational pull just recently. Solana starting to break out. Just giving a quick window into the main markets, the S&P 500 came back and tested this smart money buy level at around 4108. Just keep that in mind. That's quite strong. The DXY currently lost a lot of momentum, but it's hitting a smart money support level between 102.034 and 102.083. It's currently 102.115. It's a big data week in the US markets, but that shouldn't distract us. There are so many opportunities, and they occur each and every day. Have a great day or night ahead, my friends, and Kate and I look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.